A new day, a new problem to solve. Today's problem is the longest substring without repeating characters. This problem is considered to be a medium level problem, and it is as the following. So we're going to have a function called length of longest substring. It's going to take an s, which is a string in the input of the function, and the goal is to return the length of the longest substring without any repeating of any character. So for example, this is s as an input, a, b, c, a, b, c, b, b. So the length of the longest substring is a, b, c, which is 3. You can have also another substring, but also its length of 3, so it stays the same. So the maximum length is 3. In this case, b is repeating multiple times. The length of the longest without any repetition is just b, which is 1. And this example is wke, which is 3. You can also find other substrings, but the maximum is 3. So let's try to draw this problem on a board for a better understanding. So we're going to have, as we said, a string, a, c, and then so far the maximum length is 3. I'm gonna have now a, c, b, d, and as you can see, a, c, b, d is longer, which is 4, and then I'm gonna bring the non-repeating by a and b, and as you can see, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is the indexes of the elements. The index always starts at 0. So whenever we have a problem with finding the substring with some kind of pattern, in this case the longest substring without any repetition, we should think, or at least consider, solving the problem with 2 pointers. So I'm gonna basically have 2 pointers. One is left and one I'm gonna call right. Both of these pointers, they're gonna start pointing at the first element, and the idea is I'm gonna start moving this pointer all along till the end. The moment I finish the program, and anytime I find the repeating elements, for example, the moments here I say 1, 2, 3. Here I see a duplicated, and I stop and I start moving the left side till a gets removed, and I keep repeating the same process till I find the longest substring. For this, I'm gonna use 2 variables. I'm gonna use one called max length, and I'm gonna initialize by 0, and I'm also gonna use a map that's gonna represent how many times we saw the elements. So let's play the program. So first we start at the first element, 0, a. So we find a, we never saw a before, and we mark it as 1. We saw it 1 time, and then the length gets updated to 1. Then we keep moving. We find b. B is never seen before. Then b is 1. And then we keep moving. C is the first time seen, so I mark it, C is 1. And then I keep moving. So A is already here. I'm just gonna mark it as 2. And because now we have A duplicate 2 times, I cannot keep moving forward. And by the way, I forgot to update the max length. So here it was 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3. And then because here I saw that A is 2 times, I cannot keep moving. I should start moving the left side. So I move it to the right side. A is no longer in the substring. So what should I do? I should basically update the value to 1. And now there is no repetition. So what should I do is reevaluate the max length. So here is 3. 3 is the same as the 3 that we had, so no updates. And then we keep moving with the right pointer. So C to the right side. C is already here, so we update to 2. And because now we have 2 elements, so we cannot keep moving. Then we the left pointer, B is deleted, so 0. We still have a 2 times C, duplication of C, so we keep moving. So C was deleted, so now we re-evaluate, it's 1. So at this moment there is no duplications, and we can re-evaluate the maximum length. So we have 2 elements in our window, and it's smaller than 3, so with no updates of max length. Then we keep moving. So here it's B. Do we have B? No, we can update the value. And then we keep moving. So now it's D. So D is never seen. So I put 1. And now I can re-evaluate. So how many elements in our window? So 1, 2, 3, 4 is bigger than the previous maximum length. So I put 4. And then I keep moving. Now it's an A. And A, we already have 1. So I update the value. I cannot re-evaluate because I have a duplication. So I should start moving the left pointer. A was deleted. Now there is no duplication. So I should re-evaluate. So 4 elements, the same as the previous value. So no updates. Then I keep moving forward. So now it's a B. And we have a duplication. So what should we do is move to the right side with the left pointer. And we should remove a C. So 0. We still have a duplication in B. So we should move this one to the right side. B goes away. And now there are no duplications, but the length is only 3, smaller than the previous length. And then we start moving the right pointer, and we are out of the length of the string, and we should go out of the loop, and we return the maximum length. So let's code this function. So I'm going to have a variable called max length. I'm going to initialize with 0, and I'm going to have a map where I'm going to be storing how many times we saw the elements, and I'm going to have 2 pointers. So one is left, pointing to the first element, and I'm going to have a loop with the right pointer. Smaller than SH. So we're going to loop all the way till the end of the array, and every time we're going to check map if it has the elements at the right pointer. If different of null, we're just going to increase its value. Otherwise, it will be the first time if it's defined. So if it's defined, we're gonna increase its value. If it's not defined, we're gonna initialize it by 0. And then every time we're gonna check while it's the amount that we saw the element as at the right position is bigger than 1. strictly bigger than 1. In this case, we need to start moving the left pointer. So we need to remove the previous left elements, minus, and left plus plus. And then every time at the end of the loop, we should re-evaluate the max length. So it's going to be the maximum of the previous max length with the new one, which is right minus left plus 1. And at the end, we just return max length. So let's try the tests. I see that I have a problem here. What does it say? It says max length is not defined. So I made an error. And what does it say here? So ABC, I found 6 and I expected 3. So what's the mistake that I made? Length, right, smaller than s.gth, that's correct. It looks like it's correct to me. Sorry. Every time we see a new element, I should put initialize by 1. Yes, there you go. The solution is, because we do only one loop, it's an O of n, and because we use a map to store, we can potentially store all the elements in the map, so it's an O of n in memory as well. So if we submit, there you go. So I hope that you liked the video today. Please give a like to the video and also subscribe to see more videos coming soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.